you doing, folks? Welcome to another video here. Thanks for all the new subscribers supporting the channel. Thanks to all the old subscribers supporting the channel. And I've got some interesting facts for you guys today. Well, not facts, but more or less footage that I kind of went back and watched some older videos we did, and I caught some really intense moments. And it's probably one of the most compelling video, footage I've ever seen in my life, and it boggles me how I missed it the first time when I was putting the video together. You'd think I just would have seen it all, but no, I've missed a lot. And I'm telling you, the last couple days, guys, I have caught the most convincing, compelling evidence that I have ever seen in my own existence anyways. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Now, we did a video back a little while ago, and it was went out to Sparta, Ontario, and this was actually a spot that was broadcasted on TV too. Rescue Mediums was a TV show, and they were mediums that went around to people's houses and got phone calls and went and pretty much saved people's lives by communicating with the spirits that were haunting their houses and got them to leave, or however they did, whatever they did. Anyways, that's a basic medium for you. But nevertheless, they went to this place and they caught almost the exact same things as we did. Now, that to me is more than a coincidence. The door, I don't know, if you guys haven't seen it, watch it, but Sparta House Tea Room, and I'm telling you, it's probably the best place we've been so far, and the best video by far. So much evidence in there. But I went back and watched some parts that I didn't really sweep by too well, and I caught some amazing stuff, guys. I caught a face that shows just shows up out of nowhere. It says, we're panning around the room, there's an orb, and it's a red blob. Literally, you can see it, and Steve just pans by his we've got the heat sensing camera, or the energy sensing camera, but anyway, it senses all the high energies and that's being used in the bright certain spectrums that we can't necessarily see. So Steve's panning with the camera across the screen. You see this red orb fly literally from my spirit box. You can see it, and it leaves a streamer of energy behind it as it flies up towards the ceiling. And it just said something through the spirit box too, which is really compelling to me. Just said something, then it flies right up to the ceiling. And no further does that happen. We actually I did a bunch of research on this place, and I guess a lot of people have seen an apparition of a lady with a blue bonnet, like a blue dress. And I'm telling you, Stevie pans up to the ceiling, and just as he does it, you can see where that orb went. We're right in the same direction. And he looks up, and you can see a blue bonnet. It looks like this lady is moving too, and it's up in the ceiling. And she looks down like this, almost like it's like she's looking down at us. Like, it's weird. It's like a blue mist almost, and it's just this only spot in the ceiling that shows that. And also, I went a little bit further into it, and this is weird too. Is we were panning around the room, we were watching these energies move, and Stevie pans the camera up towards this left-hand side of the wall. And as he pans upwards, there's a set of cupboards that went across the top of the wall. And I'm not bullshit, you guys. You can see, and it's not there right away, but it forms, and it's a clear as day face, and it just appears near the top, right in between the cupboard and the wall. There's no pictures up there. There was no windows on that wall. It was a cupboard with a wall, and you can literally see this face just appear out of nowhere, and it's a clear face, guys. I'm going to show you guys some of this shit, and you guys be the judge yourselves. But to me, this is the best evidence I've caught so far, and I'm surprised that I missed this so I just want to share this with you guys. And also, the most recent video we did, I don't know if you guys caught it, but we were panning around. We kept hearing this rustling around in the woods, and we actually got frightened, and we were frightened. So I told Stevie to quickly shut the camera off, but then I think we just kind of went into the ghost box thing for a minute, and then I started hearing it again, so we shut the ghost box off. Stevie starts panning around. We hear literally sounds like somebody running right in front of us through the bushes, and he pans around and he catches this set of glowing eyes, and they must have been staring, because it wasn't even then, it was before that I see these eyes. So you can see it a couple times, and these eyes are staring right at us, and they're probably about 6 feet high from the ground up. So they're taller than me, and they're staring directly at Steve and I, like for a good 10 minutes, I'd say, but they kept moving. There was a couple flashes of light I kept seeing in there. I caught some amazing stuff, guys. So without further ado, I'm going to show you first the video first of the what I've caught so far, and you guys to be the judge of this. But I'm telling you, this is compelling. So without further ado, here's the first clip. Here.
Who is this?
Seriously, guys, that is crazy, and now that I've seen that, I am even more intrigued to do this. I don't even know how to describe this feeling, guys, but when I see that, that just chills me to the bone, because I missed that, and it was looking at me the whole time. It was literally looking at me, and Steve and I had no idea it was there, but we were focused on other energies in the room, right? So we're spotting other things, and this thing was looking at us. The girl in the blue dress, I don't know, but to me that looks like an outline of like a blue poofy bonnet type thing, and you can't really see a distinct figure so much. It's more like a blue mist almost, but it looks like a big blue bonnet, like somebody had. Many people have described this apparition when they went there, so to me that's pretty compelling. You know, and it just boggles me, because how did I miss this? But anyways, let's move along, guys, because that's just crazy shit. Let's check out this next clip here. And this is the face that appears, and this is even more compelling, and to me it's probably the best evidence I've seen from us so far, and probably out of a lot of the channels, or not just YouTube, but ghost shows. But this is very compelling, because we never even seen this, and I just caught this the other day randomly by watching our videos back to back. So without further ado, here guys, check this face out. This is eerie.
Right now, we're looking at it. It's in here.
See what I mean? Like, it's just, and when you're watching a video, you don't always see stuff like that right away. It gradually, you know, the more times you watch it, the more you'll see sometimes. And I just, you know, it's been a while since I watched it, and I picked it up right away, guys. Like I watched it, and I watched it on my 1080p TV, and I picked it right up right away. I can't believe I've seen that. So that's the face that and it was just, to me, that's freaky. So who knows how many other times that's happened, or, right, you don't know, or what's around you right now at this point in time. You never know, right? There's energy everywhere you go, guys. Don't think there's not. Your energy has to go somewhere when it leaves your body when you pass away. That's my belief. I have strongly believed in that, and I think it's real. But anyways, so here's the footage of these eyes. Now, guys, this is crazy, man. This is I mean, I don't know if all you guys caught this when you watched the video, or if you guys have all watched this video, but these eyes are really creepy. And when Stevie said eyes, and I said, yeah, I can see them, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at something totally different. So these eyes were like watching Steve and I the whole time. And the set of eyes we seen were not the same set of eyes that I'm going to show you right now. These eyes, I'm telling you, man, it's like they're really evil looking. And they're like, I'd say they're taller than me, like the way it was standing looking at us. And it was just so dark, and we kept hearing crashing around through the bushes and stuff, and Steve's panning around. And you can see these eyes watching us the whole time, guys. So without further ado, check this out.
Fuck.
Alright, guys, so that's that. Now I got one more clip to show you here. It's think it's going back to the Preston Springs Hotel, and there's a lot of different stuff that happens in that video. A lot of different crazy things with different emotions in that place. All through that place we had different emotions. Different emotion on every floor. Different emotions in every room. It's like a different story every time you walk into a different room in that place. I thought it was really interesting. And guys, not every time you go on a ghost hunt there's something going to happen that's out of the extreme. It doesn't always happen every time to us. Freaky things happen, yes, but it's because it's in the dark and we're not sure what we're hearing, right? So you never know. But all I'm saying is it's not always going to be that extreme every time you go on a ghost hunt. So you just have to hope for the best, and you got to really pay attention, and you got to be quiet. You have to be quiet and pay attention. Those are the two key rules of spirit hunting. If you can keep those two things under contained, you might actually catch something, right? So that's just what my belief is. That's my opinion, and those are my rules. I try to maintain that as much as possible. Keeping quiet sometimes crazy when you're in a dark place like that, or a huge motel that you've never stepped foot in, and you hear all these weird stories about, and then you start, you know what I mean? So it starts adding up. But actually, this is the clip. The clip I'm going to show you is after the door moves. The door actually moves on its own, starts closing like this. So when we walk out to investigate it, I walk out to the middle of the room, and as I'm facing back towards the camera, you can see these orbs, and they're just surrounding me. Like, it's not dust, guys. It's energy. Like, it looks like a big swirl of it, like a tornado of it, and it's like surrounding me. And I'm surprised, like, I wouldn't see something like that, but the fact of the matter is you could feel it. It was giving me bone chills. Like, it was giving me the you know, the feeling of like a chicken skin, or, you know, like the goosebumps you get when you're, you know what I mean? So the whole place had energy, but this in particular was probably one of the best clips we've caught in that particular video that really stood out to me. And now that I've seen all these clips, watched them again, seen all the videos that I've watched them again, and caught stuff that I'd never seen, and I see the way they watch us and stuff, now I'm kind of freaked out. But that intrigues me a lot more. But here's the clip, guys. I'm going to share this with you quickly here. Just awesome. Like, just the crazy stuff we're catching, guys. So, anyways, you be the judge and tell me what you think, but I think that's pretty damn compelling, and it's pretty crazy how I went back and I just keep finding new stuff as I go back. So maybe I should kind of stick to that and just keep checking things as I go, because I am missing quite a bit. And that's the thing with this, you can always stumble across new evidence, you can always find new stuff. You just gotta really, really pay attention, and you gotta really concentrate. It's a lot of, you gotta really believe that it's real. You can't just go out, find a ghost, being a skeptic. I mean, that might draw it out in a way, but at the same time, that could draw a bad situation too for you. But anyways, that's just crazy. I gotta keep doing this now. I gotta keep looking back every time I do a video, and just keep looking back, because I'm gonna find new stuff. I know I am. And just like this is so compelling to me, guys. This is so groundbreaking. It really is. You know, there's a lot of people that make videos that they gotta improvise, and they gotta make things, you know, and I've seen it from my own two eyes. I watch videos like that all the time. I know they're improvising things to make it more eerie, right? But the whole matter is these places are already creepy. You don't need to do that. If you just keep it real and just, you know, you just gotta keep it, you just gotta keep reminding yourself in your head that this stuff is real. Just don't mess with it. You know what I mean? But I like to, I use provocation because I want to show you guys what I believe in is real. I want to try to bring it out to show you as best as I can. Sometimes it takes a little bit of willpower to do that, but it's a little bit crazy and nuts, and that's why I call myself the Monster Mayhem, and this is the channel Canadian Mayhem, and this is why you guys watch us, and this is why we love you so much, and this is why you keep sharing our videos, keep liking them, and keep supporting our channel, because that'll just keep us ticking. So guys, thanks for coming and joining in again today, watching this shit. To me, this is groundbreaking, and I had to share it with you. It was an immediate thing. I told the weatherman about it, or the weather monster about it earlier, sorry, and I couldn't hold it in. I had to let somebody know right away what I found. It's so intense, you know. So subscribe if you like the content. If you're not already, please subscribe. Like the video, thumbs up. You know where that like button is. Smash that thing. Come on, guys, give us some support here. We can't keep this channel going without it. So give us some likes. Share the video on Facebook, share it anywhere you can. Share it on any social media. Help us spread the word. This has got to go. You know what I mean? We're like at a standstill point sometimes, I feel. You know, and I watch a lot of channels grow that don't put near as much into it. I am not saying it's a bad channel at all, because I love channels that do that sometimes. It all depends on the content. But, you know, we put an exceptional amount of work in our videos, and we just really need the support, guys, so we need to build this as a family. So, if you guys want more content, make sure you hit that sub button if you're not already, and make sure you smash that like button, because the more likes I see, the more intriguing this makes it. So, from the Canadian Mayhem boys here, we'll talk to you soon.